back with another book review. I went camping over the weekend and I like to choose a book to bring because I'll read it on the way there and move back, or I'll finish it at some point, so I bring multiple books. But I decided to bring a book that I recently unboxed called 6 Crimson Cranes. You might have seen me unbox it and I was like, oh, I thought this was really pretty, and then I read the book and I was so excited, the summary, and I was so excited. And this, honestly, I believe is one of my most favorite books of this year. I don't buy books because of their summary or whatever. I judge books by their covers because that's what I do, and I make book covers, so why not? This tells me the feeling of the book, the tone, maybe what the character looks like, a bunch of other things. I love symbolism in covers, and if they don't have symbolism or whatever and the cover is just to be pretty, I guess it's a pretty book. But this one was so good. I forgot how magical it can feel reading books. I've been reading books like crazy this year, like one after the other, after the other, after the other. Sometimes I'm like, oh look, my number's going up. Other times I'm like, I really enjoyed this book. Other times I'm like, oh, okay, and then I move on. But this, I loved it. I loved the plot. I loved the lore, the history. I learned a lot about the Pantheon, and I loved the legends that it had. So this is Shiori'anma. It's her and her 6 older brothers. She is the only princess of her father, the only daughter, and the proclaimed favorite. It starts out with she is betrothed to this other guy at a different kingdom, but she doesn't want to be. She's a free spirit. She goes wherever the wind blows. She goes wherever she takes her. She's mischievous. She's a little bit of a telltale liar. She doesn't want anything anchoring her down, and especially she doesn't want to be married to some third-rate prince or whatever, and to a barbarian is what she would say, because up north, I believe is what it is, all they are barbarians, or so she believes. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the map. It was really cool having the map while they were talking about places that she was going. So her place is, I think this is her. Anyway, she ends up all the way over here because her stepmother, who is like the prettiest woman ever and has a garden of snakes, all that, loves snakes, poison stuff, she knows about all this. No one knows her name. She's the nameless queen, etc. She places a curse on her. Now, magic is kind of, not necessarily outlawed, but kind of outlawed, because those who possess magic, if they use it incorrectly or whatever, there's a possibility of them turning into to demons. And all of those demons are holed up in the holy mountains of fortitude right here. And she was like, oh my gosh, you're a demon, and etc. And then she cast her out, put a bowl on her head. By the way, this bowl, it's made of, I want to say cedar wood, but that's not right, I don't believe. It's made of a wood that cases magic. If you put something in it, it can't be seen, kind of thing, as long as it's magic or whatever. But it's one of the last kind of woods that hold magic and etc. whatever. Anyway, this bowl ends up over her head like this, and she's cursed to never speak a word or her brothers will die. For every word she speaks, her brother will die. For every sound she utters. Her brothers are then turned into 6 cranes. 6 from the cranes. And she has to find a way to break the curse. And through it, she meets a lot of people. She is humbled. She learns to be honest. She goes through a lot before the end of the book. And there is a second, which I just purchased over the weekend, and I am so excited to read it. But it's been so long since I've read a book that made me just lose myself in it completely and just enrapture me. I love these characters. I love the way this is written. I love the whimsicalness, the uniqueness. This book is so unique to me. I love it so much. I cannot stop thinking about it. I love the motifs and all that. I love the twists. They were so good. And the way the author kept things from us until it's perfect to reveal it. I loved the ending. This is such a feel-good book and just an amazing book. I could see myself rereading this, and I'm not someone who, this book is amazing. I 100% recommend it. And it's just so nice to flip through. It's so nice taking a book with you on a trip. That isn't a Kindle. I love my Kindle, of course, but having a physical copy of something, it's just different. Oh, and there are like several places I wish I had like a highlighter to highlight, because I used to not mark in books and stuff. Like the only one I really would be the Bible, because, you know, the Bible's important and you need to know if you like a verse or something sticks out to you, you highlight it. But I've started highlighting quotes that just get me, and I know that whenever I read it again, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, and I'll remember where I was that made that stand out to me. And I wish I had a highlighter over the weekend, because there are a few that just got me. It's like, one of them is, fear is a game, to win is to play, or something. And then something about being strong is so good. I love it so much, and this is the second book right here, and I'm so excited to read it. It was shoved in and out of my bag all weekend, so it's kind of messed up a little on the edges. It was a little messed up when I got it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the quality of the content. So go check it out. I love all the feathers for each little chapter, but this is truly amazing. I love this book so much, and I can't wait to read the next one. Go check it out. I love it. It's definitely for all ages, I believe. Any age can read this. There's no like explicit scene. I'm excited. I think when I finish this, I do want to get the other series that she has, just because I love the way this is written. And I was gonna get those 2 books, but I was like, no, I'll just get this one, because I was trying to save money. But here we are. I think that this will be another author that I'm just like, yes, I need to immediately buy this one. So go check it out. I love this book. I hope you love it too. It's amazing. So that's really all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I got engaged over the weekend. I did, Piggy. I did. I said yes. So yeah, so go check it out. Link in the description or in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.